Hi everybody, I'm Jim Stavridis, the Dean at the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy, and I'm here with an absolutely terrific alumni at the Fletcher School who's just taken a new job at Tufts University, Dr. Abi Williams. Abi is a native of Sierra Leone. He went to university in Scotland at the University of Edinburgh, and then came here to the Fletcher School where he completed his Ph.D. some years ago. He's had a marvelous career in academia, but as a practitioner, Abi, I think, would say the highlight thus far was his time as the Director of Strategic Planning for Kofi Annan, Secretary General of the United Nations. More recently, he's done a brilliant job heading up the Hague Institute for Global Justice in The Hague, and after 4 years there has come to join Tufts University as the second director of the Institute for Global Leadership. Welcome, Abi.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Well, now tell me, because our alumni always want to know this, why Fletcher?
I think Fletcher gave me a superb education. It taught me to apply rigorous research and analysis in trying to address pressing global issues. So, as Director of Strategic Planning for Kofi Annan and then later for Ban Ki-moon, I could apply the knowledge and the experience which I had gained, and of course the knowledge of the United Nations, how it works and how it functions.
What a marvelous place for a Fletcher Ph.D. to find himself. We're proud of you. So over the last 4 years, you've taken that academic preparation, that operational preparation, and you've added it to running a think tank in Europe during some very turbulent times in Europe. Just say a word about some of the key topics you examined during your 4 years running that very prestigious think tank.
Well, I was the founding president of the Hague Institute for Global Justice, and one of the first things I had to figure out was what this think tank was going to do. And I thought it was important for us to be not only a think tank, but a do tank. Again, going back to the Fletcher experience of linking theory and practice, ideas and action. And so, under my leadership, we developed an interdisciplinary research program in 3 areas: conflict prevention, rule of law, and global governance. And so we try to work in 3 ways: by doing policy-relevant research, by doing convening of prominent leaders like yourself. We also did off-the-record Chatham House discussions on critical global issues, and increasingly got the researchers to go out into the field to actually apply what we're doing and also to draw lessons from the ground.
Now you've chosen to come home to Tufts University and take over leadership of, I would say, a wonderful jewel in the crown here in the study of leadership, the Institute for Global Leadership, which has been around for about 30 years, I think, on this campus. You're only the second director. Tell us a little about it and your plans for the future.
Well, what is interesting is I was present at the creation of the Institute for Global Leadership, and I actually participated when I was a Fletcher student in the very first colloquium and symposium which was held on international terrorism, an issue which, alas, is still with us. So in a sense, it's a homecoming. Yes. I'm deeply committed to the mission of IGL, the Institute, which is to prepare new generations of leaders for effective, ethical global leadership. And I believe that this mission is even more important today than it was over 30 years ago when the Institute was founded.
Indeed, we are so excited about having you not only running the IGL, but also as a professor here at Fletcher. I know you're going to have a marvelous impact on our students, and you'll have a chance to pour all the things that we've talked about today, your academic preparation, your practitioner's hand at the United Nations, your intellectual heavy lifting in The Hague, and now focusing particularly on global leadership. I can't think of anybody better to do it. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. It's
Thanks,
great to be
Abi.
back.
Thank you.